Comprehensive Guide on Hiring a Front-End Developer. By ProCoders. Front-End Developer Roles and Responsibilities. When comparing full-stack versus back-end versus front-end, the front-end programmer is responsible for the design pixel-perfect implementation and maintenance of websites built with a combination of HTML5, CSS3, JavaScript, and other related technologies. When it comes to how to hire front-end programmers, you need to know what their roles and responsibilities are. Building the front-end architecture. A front-end programmer is responsible for implementing visual elements that users see and interact with within a web application. They are usually supported by back-end web developers, who are responsible for server-side application logic and integration of the work front-end specialists do. The key value of front-end architecture is the opportunity to update and upgrade your site in the recent future. It will give you a longer site's life cycle and time for ROI. Ensuring responsiveness of websites and applications. Responsiveness means ensuring that a website looks nice on any device, from the iMac to the smartphone with the smallest screen. The cross-devices, cross-browser site performance is integral to ensuring a seamless customer journey on any device. After all, users often switch between a desktop, tablet, and smartphone, depending on the usage context. Therefore, responsiveness can have a great influence on the business results, conversion, purchase amount, return customers rate. Skills of a front-end developer. Front-end programmers must be able to implement the design on the web page with CSS and HTML basically. They are able to bridge the gap between graphic design and back-end implementation. We prepared the list of skills that should guide you to hire a front-end expert due to your task and budget. Visual skills. Choose front-end development specialists who possess strong visual skills, are passionate about design, and have an eye for what looks good. They should be able to understand the creative vision of your business and work with designers to create a website that embodies it. Visual skills are realized via Photoshop, Figma, Adobe Illustrator, and some other visual software. Browser development tools. The browser has a console, debugger, network inspector, and other features that help the front-end developer troubleshoot and improve their code. A good front-end developer should know how to use these tools to test their code and optimize it for the browser. Debugging and testing. A good front-end professional should be able to test their code in different browsers and devices using browser development tools. They should also be able to debug their code using console tools in these browsers. If there is any cross-browser compatibility issue, they should be able to fix it. Options of hiring a front-end developer. Local talents. Local talents are easier to manage, however, this is more expensive when hiring a front-end developer. This is because local talents are usually hired for full-time employment and an employer has additional costs such as compensations, social assurance, tax, and onboarding costs. Another issue with locals is time to hire, that can be 6 to 12 months. Offshore talents. In comparison, hiring offshore front-end developers will allow you to tap into a larger pool of talent at a fraction of the cost. Although, due to the cultural and physical distance involved, managing offshore teams can be challenging. However, you can hire a front-end development team such as ProCoders, whose developers have gained experience working together on so many other projects in the past. How much does it cost to hire a front-end developer? If you've never hired a front-end developer, then you might have no idea how much it's going to cost. The market for hiring a front-end developer has matured and evolved into an extremely complex system involving multiple factors. Comparing front-end developer salaries from different locations would show you how to refine your considerations. Conclusion. The steps to hire a front-end engineer can be challenging. Hiring the wrong professional can waste time, money, and energy, and potentially jeopardize the future of your project or company. However, if you decide to hire front-end developers by yourself, you can follow our advice and succeed. ProCoders can improve your team with experienced and highly skilled front-end developers, who are already selected and tested. Subscribe our channel and read more about comprehensive guide on hiring a front-end developer at ProCoders blog.